Hi, yeah, so this is me doing my oil painting Earth and Fire, which is a painting that I recently finished. This is the monochromatic background done in cadmium yellow, I guess. And when it dried, I proceeded with some sepia brown and some yellow, different yellows, and indigo, I guess, and white to get this dramatic effect of her being illuminated from behind, from the back. And she's also going to be illuminated from within, which you'll see later in the process. But my first mission was to do this background as dramatic as possible, and I wanted the background to like play kind of a part in the painting as well. Um, So I wanted there to be mountains behind her, which was a challenge because I've never really painted mountains um, like in perspective. So it was important to me that to get the perspective right and like the coloring right, the tones and values right. And yeah, I really think that I succeeded. I was really happy with how this turned out in the end. So the background tells a story of, a kind of something powerful but calm um, at the same time. So this is just the sped up version. So yeah, when I was happy with the mountains and the background, I proceeded with her skin, her face, just mapping out the face and where I wanted the lighting to come from. She's supposed to be lighted up by the crystal she's holding in her hand. And this was like the second layer, just to get the tones and the values right. I proceeded with the body, mapping out where I wanted the cracks to be at first, and then proceeding with some black and Payne's gray, which is my favorite for doing these kind of black, dark paintings. I rarely use real black. When that dried, this is the first layer. When that dried, you can see on the other leg that there's been some layering going on. So I'm going over it again with some lighter colors to like emphasize how yeah, the structure of the flakes and the lava. Just my vision was that she was to be illuminated from the inside by lava, like she was, part of the earth. And yeah, so this is just the real time. And here I'm proceeding with the body up till the chest. And by then I didn't quite know how to proceed because I wanted the blending from her real skin to the lava to be as subtle and yeah, just I had to think about that. So I proceeded with her hair, finished that off. And this is, of course, just the first layer to establish the tones and where the lighted area are on her hair. I then got some inspiration and continued on with her chest and the blending of her real skin to the lava areas, and proceeded on with her arms and her hands and gave that a break. Moved on to all the crystals. There are a lot of crystals by her knees, and she's holding a crystal. And this doesn't look much, but it was. Believe me, this took like so long to get all the tones and values right. And I had to imagine, I had some reference photos, but I wanted to do, my own thing. So I had to imagine where the light came from. I wanted the crystals to be like illuminated from within. So yeah, this is just me trying to imagine or establish what side of the crystals light up and which are in shadow, and all the details. This was kind of the most difficult part of the painting because I wanted her hand to be illuminated by this crystal that she's holding, and it took a lot of time to get it exactly right. And this is like the third layer of
fartegrønt
her
lys.
skin on the arm, I think.
Sådan, ja. Så, ja.
Yeah. And here I am going in one of the last layers with Q-tips and very, very small brushes and Q-tips again, because it's important not to have these very sharp edges, just blending everything out so that her gaze is like soft. And so there's a lot of Q-tips going on in this phase. So yeah, this is the finished painting. I'm just showing you all the details and how it turned out. I'm really happy with this. It's become as I envisioned it, and I really like her. So, what do you think? Thank you for watching, and let me know if you want me to make more content like this.